Mariners-Orioles game ended just actually a little over 2 hours ago. So I am holding up the score sheet. Here's one part of it, and here is the other part. I am not going to guarantee that I'm going to show you this in every video, simply due to the fact that I may not fill out a score sheet in every video. I happened to fill out a score sheet today because I wanted to. Mariners burned sage at everybody's locker before the game today in an attempt to hopefully do better. J.P. Crawford and Ty France did it. Apparently they did it last year too, and it worked. It gave us August. It did not work today. The Mariners lost 4-1. Cal Raleigh hit a solo shot, which was nice. Julio had a hard hit ball that I thoroughly enjoyed seeing him do. He also had a base hit that was an infield single that he got because he was so fast. Which, you know what, use your talents, get yourself the hits that way. So it's one of those things where you got to do what you got to do. But Jorge Polanco struck out 3 times, but did get a hit to avoid golden sombrero. But the third strikeout was the Mariners' 900th strikeout of the season. We're ending the day, going into today, July 4th, with 900 strikeouts. We are the first team with 900 strikeouts so far on the season. It was an overall bad game. Now, the Mariners did have hits in 5 straight innings. They never had more than 1 hit in an inning. So we actually had 5 hits, had 1 run, 2 walks, 7 base runners, 13 strikeouts. So that is 6 more strikeouts than base runners. Kimbrel got a save today. Another save. Logan Gilbert went 5 1/3, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, walked 3. He gave up 9 base runners, struck out 6. It was a decent start. Honestly, if your pitcher gives up 6 hits, 4 runs, that shouldn't be the end of the world. But for the Mariners, it basically is. We haven't been doing well over the last couple of weeks. In the third, there were a lot of just scoring opportunities. Both of the walks Gilbert gave up in the third came around to score, which had he not issued those walks, gotten out somehow, or even just had the potential, even if he had gotten a double play somewhere, it would have been a lot better. It would have been a 1-1 game. We did give up a home run. We did give up a home run to Ryan O'Hearn, his 11th homer of the season. So sometimes you got to tip your cap to a guy. He's playing pretty good. So JP went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Josh Rojas went 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Garver came in and got a base hit, 1 for 1, raising his average to 176, and got immediately pulled for a pinch hitter in Ryan Bliss. Cal went 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 strikeouts. Raley had a strikeout. Ty France had 2 strikeouts. Jorge Polanco had 3. Julio had 1. Dom Canzone didn't have a strikeout and walked once, and Dylan Moore had a strikeout. So 8 of the 9 starters today had a strikeout, which is just not good. The more you strike out, the less likely you are to have things happen. Now, I know chaos ball isn't necessarily a strategy, but when you put the ball in play, chaos ball tends to happen. And when things like that happen, good things can happen. Putting the ball in play helps with a lot of things. First of all, you got batting average on balls in play. It's 0 if there's no ball. It's undefined because it's 0 is the denominator, but it doesn't exist. There's no chance to have a ball in play, no chance to have a hit, no chance to have a lucky hit, no chance for an error, no chance to beat out a throw, no chance for anything to happen on a strikeout unless first base is unoccupied and they drop it, which rarely happens. Rarely happens at all, unfortunately. I personally enjoy drop third strikes running to first base because I think it's hilarious. The Orioles only had 6 hits, so our bullpen didn't give up a hit, which was really good. Sauce came in, Thornton came in, and Snyder came in and got 2 strikeouts and nothing else, which is awesome. That put us up to 8 strikeouts. Getting 8 strikeouts is really good, and only giving up 6 hits in a game, you don't usually lose, unless you have 5 hits and strike out 13 times. There was so many opportunities to win this game. There have been so many opportunities to not blow a 10-game division lead, but it looks like we're about to do that. It's unfortunate what's happening to the Mariners. Um, the sage burning, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I know it could be considered a Native American ritual thing, could be cultural appropriation. I don't know how I feel about that, but I wasn't there. It's a whole thing that they can do. That's on them. It's not my place to say whether or not it's a good thing. The Baltimore Orioles tomorrow's starter is going to be a problem for the Mariners. He is Burns. The He is 9-3 with a 2.28 ERA, and we're countering with Bryce Miller. So I actually think it's going to be a pitcher's duel, maybe dueling perfectos going into. Corbin Burns is 9-3 with a 2.28 ERA in 17 games, 106.2 innings, 106 and 2/3 innings pitched, with a 99 strikeouts and a 103 WHIP. And that 103 WHIP is actually lower than his career WHIP of 105. He's 54 and 30 in 184 games, 123 starts, 2 saves, 816 innings pitched, 969 strikeouts. The man is good. He is going to do incredibly well. He is going to cause a problem for Mariners hitters. The Mariners currently are the only team in Major League Baseball who have not been swept in a series. I don't think that is going to that's going to be a thing that our hitters are going to be able to overcome. It's a rather upsetting game to watch. I hung out in the game thread like I do on r/Mariners all the time. It's just one of those things I do makes the game experience easier. Plus, I've got the ADHD, so game thread, game scorebook, nice way to just end my night. But unfortunately, the game was just so bad. I'll see you tomorrow.